Hi everyone, this is Nancy. Today is February 28th. How are you doing? After Siddhartha was enlightened, each day he would bathe himself in the Neranjara river. He would do walking meditation along the river banks and in the forest. He would also sit on the shore or under the Bodhi tree. Children in the nearby villages often came to visit him. He would teach them and show them how to sit and follow their breath to calm their minds. He would also show them how to look deeply at others and at their own actions in order to see and understand. In the meantime, he felt the calling inside from his own country, Kapilavatthu. Those who loved him were still waiting for his news. He also felt a calling from his 5 previous companions who were still walking on the wrong path and waiting for his instructions. He knew they had the ability to obtain liberation quickly, and he needed to find them. He also felt special affinity with the young king Bimbisara, who he met when he was still searching for the Great Way. One day, Siddhartha walked to a lotus pond nearby that he loved very much. He sat there and contemplated the lotus flowers. Looking upon at the lotus pond, he thought of the different growing stages of a lotus. Their roots remained buried in the mud. Some stems had not risen to the surface of the water yet. Some had barely emerged to reveal leaves still curled shut tightly. There were lotus flower buds. There were flowers with petals just beginning to peek out. There were also flowers in full bloom. There were seed pods with all the petals had fallen. Also, all the flowers had different colors, sizes, and shapes. Siddhartha then reflected, people were just like the lotus flowers. Everyone had their own natural characters, personalities, intelligence, and talent. Different people could enter and understand the teachings from different perspectives. However, there were no ready-made methods received under the Bodhi tree. These methods would need direct interaction with different people. Siddhartha felt the need to return to the society, to turn the Dharma wheel and sow the seed of liberation. So, several weeks after his enlightenment, he decided to start his next journey, preaching the Dharma. The above is the Hinayana version of what happened after Siddhartha obtained enlightenment. There's also another version of story in Mahayana Buddhism. It says that after the Buddha was enlightened and obtained his perfection, he contemplated the sentient beings of this world of fatalities. He saw that all the sentient beings were upside down and it would be difficult to teach. He also felt that it would not be beneficial to stay, and so he decided to enter Nirvana. At that time, the king of heaven, Mahayana, sensed what the Buddha was thinking, so he came down to see the Buddha. He paid homage to the Buddha. He knelt down and joined his palms and pleaded the Buddha to compassionately stay in the world and turn the Dharma wheel. The Buddha told the king of heaven, Mahayana, all the beings are polluted by worldly dust. They are greedy of worldly pleasures, and their original wisdom is covered. Even if I stay and teach, it will be in vain. it's better to enter Nirvana now. The king of heaven Mahayana pleaded again. Buddha, the Dharma seat is full. The Dharma banner has been erected. The time is right to instruct sentient beings. There are many who can benefit and be rescued. In the past countless kalpas, you vowed to collect Dharma medicines for sentient beings. You even use your life to achieve just one verse. How could you choose to enter Nirvana now and leave all the sentient beings behind? So the Buddha started his preaching journey. Amitabha, these are the two versions of the reason behind the Buddha's preaching journey. Recently, there are two words often appearing in my mind: intrinsic character. Everyone is different and has their own intrinsic character. Everything outside is just manifestation of the inside. So to change the outside, one has to rouse energy to change the inside first, little by little. Real change comes from changing the inside. Real happiness comes from inside. Real freedom is a free mind. Thank you everyone for being here watching this video. Consider subscribing to the channel for weekly Dharma talks, for meditation sessions, for sutras and mantras. I'll see you next time. Bye.